Next, we move down to the southwestern part of the country, where the Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, JEEP team, and the Bank of Industry stormed the Sango main market to activate the Trader Money microcredit scheme. The Bank of Industry has already engaged the service of over 4,000 enumeration agents across the country, and some of them are deployed to this market to register traders into the scheme. The Chief Operating Officer of the JEEP Trader Money, Uzama, is on ground at the market. He explains the purpose and target of the scheme.
It's a microcredit scheme that started in 2016, and it's an intervention program of the government to give loans to people who are in commercial activity but are in the informal sector. So traders, artisans, market women, enterprising youth, farmers. And today we are having a market activation for the third of the three schemes, which is Trader Money. And Trader Money is for the smaller component of our beneficiaries that are petty traders. And we are giving them loans of starting at 10,000 naira, and they use it to do their businesses, and as they pay back they can get higher amounts, and it's automatic. So you get, as soon as you pay back the first 10, you get 15, as soon as you pay back 15, you get 20. And the loan is disbursed directly to a mobile wallet on your phone. So you just dial the code, we check the systems to see that you've paid back, and we send you another disbursement immediately. It's a collateral-free loan, and it's been running, Trader Money particularly has been running for about 4 months now. Prior to that, we had Farmer Money that has run for close to a year, and of course we have Market Money, which is for the bigger traders and artisans. That's up to 100,000 naira loan that has been running since 2016.
In this particular market activation, 10,000 petty traders are expected to be enrolled into the program, after which the funds will be transferred to them through their mobile wallets.
Our agents are all over the country registering people, and as they're registered, the data comes back to our systems at the Bank of Industry, and there we do the validations before we do the disbursements. So we're doing another wave of 10,000 today. What you see today in Sango markets is just a small part, small nucleus of what's happening across the state. But usually you have a starting point where we go to talk about the program and create more awareness. But today there's 10,000 beneficiaries in Ogun State who are receiving their loans, out of minimum of 30,000 that will come to the states. Remember that we've already done close to 10,000 prior to today.
These beneficiaries are happy about the initiative and hope that the intervention will better their lot.
Well, by the special grace of God, it's going to improve my business because I believe in it. So I'm going to add it to my business. So I know by the special grace of God, nothing will happen to my business. I really appreciate it because I'm very, very grateful for what the job did, because it's still more than enough. At least, even though it's pure water or mineral, we add it to my business, and I know that it's going to improve.
I want you to buy market because I am selling market. It's ready-made. I'm selling it with soap. I will use it to buy clothes where I'm selling. That's ready-made to sell it for people. It changed me a lot because if I collect the money, I will see profit inside that money. The way that we send, I should return the money. I return it actually, because if I return it, I know say they will give me another one. It will be better than the one way you give me before.
Mr. Nwagba says the loan is doing well because the promise of a higher loan after repayment of the initial 10,000 naira loan is enough motivation to repay.
The loan is a 6-month loan, and you do a weekly repayment, but we give you a grace period. But what we're seeing is that there's a high appetite for repayment because people want to get their next amount. So remember that Trader Money is just, the start is a 10,000 naira loan, but you're going all the way to 100,000, and you keep doing it over a period of 6 months at a time, but you can even pay earlier than that. So if you pay the first 10,000, you get 15. After 15, 20. After 20, you go to 50. And 50, after 50, you go to 100,000. Because we are a program that is about changing your level. It's about a program of progress, and we want to track your progress and help you go through that commercial journey. And the best way to do it is to see that you are actually growing your business enough to take a higher loan. So a lot of people are pursuing their repayments because they want to get the next amount.
Even though this woman commends the federal government for the initiative, she insists that it could do more.
We are trying, we are trying. We are even praying for them, but we still need more assistance from them. because the rate that things are very cost in the market. But when we get this loan, we will use it to boost a little out of our market. It's a bit little because when we look at the things, the way things are going on now, we still need more assistance because food stuff is still very cost. We can't deny them, but the way they started with us, they are trying.
Mr. Nwagba also responds to the feedback from some unsatisfied enrollee in the program.
So when you're dealing with the informal sector, there's a lot. See, we wouldn't expect a perfect process because most of these people are not used to some of the we're receiving their money on their mobile wallets. We also find that the banks are already daunting for them, so they don't go to the banks. So the process we are going through right now is that everybody is enumerated at their point of trade. Now, sometimes we find issues where people give the wrong phone number or they share phones, so they don't remember their phone number. So they sort of grab something and write it down, or they tell you what it is they remember. But the phone number is a unique identifier to you, so your money actually needs to go to the phone that you possess and you have control over. So a lot of times when we interview and find out, trying to audit that issue, we find that people would have given the wrong information, or people give their husband's numbers or wives' numbers and their phone is not there. They need to go back home and correct it. So what we do is to have our agents stationed in the market even after we leave, so they can always go back and rectify the issue. And if it comes to a point where you need to re-enumerate you, meaning recapture your details, take your picture again, and submit your information back to the system, then the agent does that. But our goal and what we promise is that we will get to 100% of everybody who is eligible, who has been captured for this loan. We'll get to 100% of them in terms of repayment.
Starting your business shouldn't be a scare when you have the right support. Support that helps you grow. Support that helps you expand beyond borders. And this support extends to every single person on the value chain, all the way down to the leaders of the next generation. At Bank of Industry, we believe that supporting one is supporting all, with a system set up to provide financial and advisory support for growing and large businesses. Visit any of our offices, website, or social media pages to get in on how you can benefit from this today. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
The Bauchi State launch of the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Clinic, which you just witnessed, is the 21st that the federal government is inaugurating, and it's about 15 more to go. But rest assured, every state would be covered. With the MSMEs clinics, small businesses can now get all their relevant approvals without having to travel around the country. And the Bank of Industry is a key player in this initiative. For a start, visit any of the Bank of Industry's branches closest to you or log on to their website at boi.ng. You can also apply for loans online. Simply download the BOI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store and follow the instructions. Feel free to tweet at me at KAY-Alayande. Now, previous editions of the show are all available on youtube.com. All you have to do is type BOI Weekly in the search area, and there you go. That's a wrap on the show for today. Many thanks for watching. I am Kayode Alayande. Bye now.